Godspeed to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the
Ciao ragazzi, bentornati sul mio canale. Oggi andare alla fiera in Apaco, lavorare con mangiare la mia pranzo. I know I'm confusing you guys, and I'm equally confusing Italians who are very good in Italian because my Italian is not that good. However, I'm just trying to say hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I actually went outside and I'm going to be walking in the park and I'm going to be having my lunch. Guys, this is the my break from work, the morning walk. I'm going to be going in later for the afternoon walk, and this is a different park. I actually didn't spend time. There's a park very close in my office. There's a park, but the truth is that the park does not have tables. I really, look guys, you need to appreciate parks that have tables. Like, I'm so much beginning to appreciate that. Wait, let me remove these glasses so that you guys see me. I had to like remove the glasses so that you guys can see my face and I can see you guys too. So like I was saying before, the park in my workplace does not have tables. It just have the, the bench. And it's so funny how I'm beginning to appreciate things I wouldn't care about. All of a sudden, I'm beginning to appreciate parks that have tables. It means so much to me. It means I can go out with my system. I can do some work. Because you guys know I also, I have multiple jobs I do right now. But my main work is the one I get up. My 9 to 5 is one I'm doing right now. This is actually my work break. And I have to take, I have my hours of break. So during my hours of break, I go to the park, I try to eat, and I also walk because I have other people whose work I am. I'm a video editor. So for upcoming, content creators in Italy, especially over here in Bologna and Awesome City, I actually also work with them. I do classes. I take a lot of people. Like right now, I have 2 people I'm taking classes with, and one of them is actually I'm going through to see, because yesterday we had a section. It was his first time actually doing an introduction and reintroduction in his YouTube channel, and I'm going to be giving him a shout out in my other video. I'm going to place in his link so that you guys go follow him and like him. He's starting up. He's a musician and he's also a traveler and a spiritual guidance. So I had my first class with him yesterday, and I also he did his first his first cutting and all that, and it's amazing. So I have to go through it. I'm supposed to go through it yesterday night, but guys, I was so stressed yesterday. I came back after that class because it was a face-to-face. It was face-to-face class. It was not an online, because most of my students actually we do online, especially if they're not in the country or a bit like far. The distance is far. Most of the time I have done 2 with people in London. I have done 1 with someone in Germany, 1 with someone in France, 1 with someone in Nigeria. Recently, I'm talking about like recently, and right now I'm handling 2 with people over here in Italy. And right now I'm handling 2 classes. So, and thank God my students have gone for summer and holiday, so I'm not having English classes. I only have 1 classes, which is the business English classes, and yeah, it is an adult, so, and it is an online class, just 1 hour 30 minutes. We're done 2 times in a week. So I am off my classes and schools are closed. I am not going for summer camp because I have my physical work here, another work I do with a company that is not here, with a foreign company. With that being said, I love you guys so much, and yeah, I just want to give a shout out to you because it's been longer, and I just want to tell you guys that I'm beginning to appreciate so much of little things. Please forgive this noise. This noise is coming from the trees in the park. And when I visited the other part of Italy, like the northern part of Italy and Roma, I have like the first time I started hearing this noise, or probably because I didn't go so much to the park, is here in the southern part of Italy. This noise keeps repeating. Tell me if you're watching me from Italy, where are you watching me from, and do you have this noise? Is it a regular thing? Let me show you the trees, guys. So this is the tree in the parks. There are insects on this inside, like living within these trees, that makes the sound. They're not mosquito, because I've seen them once. They're not mosquito, a kind of insects that make this noise. When I came, I really hated it because He's always doing this sound I hate, but right now I'm used to it. Once again, I get a question this morning, and the question is, how much does it cost to live in Italy? I cannot answer that question specifically because Italy is have different region, just like in the country you are. Some are living in the urban, some are living in the rural, some are living in the suburban, depending where you live. So, and even in the urban, it's also depending where you are living in the urban. Even in the rural, it's also depending. It's dependent. The cost of things depends on where you live. You understand? But the question was like, can you survive a month on 1,000 euro? Yes, you can. And it's also again depending on what kind of life do you live. What's the kind of life? The cost of your life and your type of life determines if you can survive 1,000 euro a month. Because if you're living in a place like Milan, Rome, Bologna, Florence, Verona, Venice, Torino, to mention but few, these are like top-notch cities, like in Trieste, places like this, my dear, like in Modena, the house rent is giving only house rent. You will be like, oh my god. I'm going to answer that question in a different video. I'm going to sit down and we're going to discuss about rent in Italy, especially if you're a student, because this is actually a student who is coming for an exchange course. And from what she told me, she's coming from Netherlands and she has not been to Italy, and she's coming on a Ramos exchange course, and she just wants to understand she also asked another question, how easy it is to get house in Italy. One thing I should assure you, my darling, is not easy. Italy is one of the countries that is very hard to get an accommodation, even if it is a shared, anything shared. Like, guys, I don't like shared things anyways. However, it is not easy to find a house. The housing system in Italy is very bad. That's what I can tell you, my darling. So I'm going to make a different video talking about renting or rented housing system and every other thing in Italy. With that being said, over here, let me show you guys what I'm having for lunch, because I told you guys I came out to work and I also came out to eat my lunch. So let me show you guys. So I'm going to start. This is the park where I'm staying, and the fact that this park has tables is giving me so much joy. These are things I cannot actually appreciate in the past, but right now I'm appreciating them. And over here I'm having insalata con succa di frutta con pane, and here is my water, and here is my system, and this is my book, and yeah, over here I have my writing part, my writings, like my pen, pencil and everything. And yeah, this is all I have right now on the table. So I'm going to eat and continue to work. So my darlings, I would love you to keep your questions coming. Yeah, keep your questions coming, because I'm going to answer it. With that being said, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Adafreeman, a Nigerian content creator who recently moved to Europe and is living in Italy as an expatriate. Hit on that subscribe button if you've not subscribed. Subscribe. I love you all. Ciao.